What person or organization do you know that has made such a positive impact in your life that you just want to show total appreciation for? It can be a mom, dad, aunt, uncle, teacher, or friend, or even your favorite restaurant, a school, or company that you feel reflected onto your community in such a good light that your day to day being wouldn't be the same without. A commemorative speech of dedication is a tribute to a person, group, institution, or even idea that tries to recognize their being, that emphasizes the celebration of the value of life. Now, today, my group and I will be discussing what makes a commemorative speech of dedication so great, as well as giving examples of how previous speeches of dedication really emphasize the actions and ideas of individuals or groups of individuals that showed just how great they were to the world and what they benefited from.
Can begin to lead into the body of our presentation, which I will begin to discuss more in depth of the definition of a speech of dedication, and I will provide examples so that makes it easier to understand for the people. And essentially what a speech of dedication would be a celebration of life or an accomplishment or even words given in honor of someone or something, or basically an act that has happened. So, for example, a major or frequent example of this happening would be Memorial Day speeches. These are speeches given to honor those who have fallen or died in combat or in war in general. And they're basically just a service to give respect to those that have actually taken that stand and fighting for our country and respecting them for making that choice and actually losing their life because of it. That's the ultimate sacrifice, as they say. Another example would be presidential speeches that are given after an event. President Lincoln was able to give many of these due to the acts that he has done throughout the time that he spent as president, the addressments to the crowd about abolishments of slavery, and so on and so forth. And so leading into another presidential, more recent example would be Ronald Reagan's address to the public, which was after the Challenger exploded and 6 astronauts lost their lives. This is available online and all over, even on a government database, and it just basically serves to show that these people are amazing. These people did so much, and they were able to attempt to push or expand human exploration in space. And that is an ultimate thing that we need to focus on in general. And he focused on what they did throughout their lives and how brave they were to do that in general. And that basically covers most of what a speech of dedication entails. This portion of the video includes a visual aid that helps explain the body or the main points of commemorative speeches of dedication even further. This should be a good example to help explain, the process of celebrating one's life and remembering the good about someone after they pass. So here it is. Get it for the camera to see. This is a poster that highlights a quote made by a person named Bob Ross, who was a famous artist and was known for his work in the 90s and made many videos on making creative art pieces and giving tutorials on so people could copy his pieces as well. But in this case, his quote is "Happy Trees," and that is just a quote that he meant or said to celebrate life and just think of the good things and the happiness and all the positivity that there is to offer in life. That's my visual aid, and here is to the rest of the video. In this portion, we offer another visual aid that can help explain commemorative speeches by dedication even better, and hopefully after I share this piece, it will make more sense about how commemoration is done and how to go about making speeches of this nature. So here it is. It is a figurine of 2 skeletons dancing, a lady and a female, and this is a figurine made in honor of the Day of the Dead, which is a holiday celebrated by the Spanish culture, which is just a way of honoring those who have passed away and celebrating their lives in a positive light, seeing or dancing and dressing up in extravagant costumes just to view the dead in a better way instead of being looked upon in a sad manner or depressing way. So this was the way of commemorating someone or something, and this is still a holiday that continues to this day. Hopefully that helps in explaining the point even more.
So I find that the biggest thing that makes commemorative speech of dedication special is that it's up to you, it's up to the writer, what you want to pay tribute to, what you feel deserves to be a dedicated speech. It could be any single person, any single place, any single time. You're not limited. As my group members have explained, anybody can really do a speech of dedication. Presidents, there's plenty of military personnel, plenty of military fields that have been dedicated, that constantly get speeches of dedication for those who have fallen, for those who have come home, and for those who have fought.